I was in the middle of feeling so bad, and then he said that, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel really bad.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun anymore voting anyone out.
He's on the jury.
He's on the jury.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Wait, so did we
It was 6-3. I think it was.
It was 6-3.
Yeah, or else they would have put the fourth vote.
I thought he had an idol.
Yeah, bro, I really did too. Someone's gotta have it. Because people have been rummaging in that. Like, I feel like everyone's come to the same conclusion of what the clue means. And we've all looked in that area and no one's found it. It's like, someone's gotta have taken it.
It's not.
I feel like
I think it's
one of them.
Odie.
It's either Odie
It
or
has
Elise.
to be Odie then, because I doubt Elise has it. She seems like
She seems really
scared every
yeah,
time.
she seems scared.
She seems so scared every time, so it has to be Odie. Oh, that means it would be out there again.
We're probably gonna go after Odie, right?
Yeah, no, and she's down to vote Odie, she said.
Yeah, so
She did say that. I feel like things may change.
we do gotta see who wins the next challenge, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
that'll happen.
It might be him.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And we just went to sheets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got back from tribal and the vote did go how I was told it was gonna go, so I'm still alive.
Wow. Just wow. What a tribal we had. What a competition. We had Lainey getting the first win, which is really good for my game. Because one, that makes Lainey, a threat, and it's easy to backdoor her. And also Devin made into the first person in the jury. He got backstabbed.
The person I wanted gone is gone. Delightful. I don't know if I pioneered that vote to get Devin gone. I don't know if I was like the driving force behind it. Me and Lainey probably were, that was definitely a joint effort.
This tribal was really telling, and now that Devin's gone, that leaves Odie really vulnerable.
I mean, Odie just lost his #1 ally. So he's kind of an easy target. And he texted Simone and Lainey, I believe.
Odie was dead ass mad at me after the last tribal council. And honestly, I kind of do regret voting Devin. I do wish that we voted Nora. I do see where he was coming from. But also, I wasn't going to vote against Grant and Sophia because I do want to keep that alliance.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I was blindsided. The vote did not at all go the way I thought it was gonna go. They sniped my boy Devin, they sniped my boy Jonas, and they sniped my boy Alex, so all three of my alliance's plans are dead. I'm hoping I can just win some immunity and hopefully shift the vote in the direction I want it to go.
At first, I thought that I wanted me, Grant, and Sophia in the final 3. However, I realized that I don't want them in the final 3 because I want them to be on the jury.
I think I got some good alliances going on. I got my original Imaui alliance going on with Grant, Simone, and myself. Then on the other side, I have a 4 alliance, like final 4 alliance going on with Lainey, Nora, and William.
But, I got a lot of allies. I got people on my side right now. Will and Lainey and maybe Elise, and then the other Maui too, of course.
Like, I texted Elise after the tribal yesterday, but I was like, sorry that we didn't tell you that we were voting Devin. Like, I know that you're his original tribe. So, I'm playing nice.
What I'm hoping to do is become close to Elise. And the thing is, I know Elise is gonna yap, right? Which makes Elise a really good way to spread false information. Cause chaos.
I don't feel in control of the game at all. I feel like everyone's always lying to me. I don't know what to believe.
I'm holding on for dear life, okay? That's the strategy. Sometimes you have to adapt. Sometimes hanging in there is a strategy. You ever run a marathon before? Just holding on to a pace for dear life, that is a strategy. To be playing the game, you don't have to be on top, controlling the game.
Tonight really showed me just how many people are like actually on my side and willing to work with me. I'm now coming to realize that I am the only person who hasn't been like visibly backstabbing people. William has put in a lot of work socially and he's doing great, but it also could be his downfall. I can kind of pinpoint him as a social mastermind and take that target off my back.
Okay, so the merge happened, right? So we're just like out and about looking around, and we see this up there.
Yeah, a little clue, hopefully.
Yeah, wait, undo the paper
on the back.
first.
Oh, okay. So this is a clue to a hidden immunity idol.
Okay, so what's the... Oh, that's the map. That's the map. That's like
they
a
were
part of the map.
Yeah,
Tracing
that
the
is a
map.
part of the map. Okay, this, I feel like we really gotta work with this. Oh, wait. No, you got it, I got it? Yeah, you got it. That. See?
Okay, so
Because
like,
it kind of lines up with
nail
everything.
right where it is.
So that's the main entrance.
Yeah,
On
main
the right.
entrance, and then take a picture.
Should we go over there? You find it yet? Yo, can you shine a light in there? Because we found it. Right in there. Grab it.
Get out, bruh! Immunity!
Wait, I gotta get in the shot. What the hell is the friend? Yo!
Bracelet, okay.
Oh,
Let's
cute.
find a note that says, "Congratulations! You have found a hidden immunity idol. When played at Tribal Council, any votes cast against you will not count."
5 players remaining in the game. So, we're sharing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're sharing that.
It's gonna live in Lainey's little like tiki torch.
Oh, should I put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Secret compartment.
Yo, happy Wednesday. Just wanted to take a picture with my 3 best friends right here. 2 idols and individual immunity. So hopefully I can win that today. Would be very, very happy. But yeah, peace.
Come on in, guys. Getting your first look at the new Lamau tribe. Devin voted off at the last tribal council. All right, so first time you are all coming in together as one tribe. How's it feel?
Good, nerve-wracking.
Good, nerve-wracking, interesting. Well, first things first, I'm gonna need the necklace back. So, Lainey, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. But before I talk about today's challenge, I want you guys to divide yourself into 4 pairs. So pick a partner and pair up with them before I tell you what we're going to be doing today. All right, so we have Lainey and Grant, Sophia and Simone, William and Odie, and Nora and Elise. Well, you didn't know it, but you just picked off who you're going to be facing up against in today's challenge. A 1v1 matchup called Luke's Tiles. In this challenge, there will be 6 tiles, 3 of them green, 3 of them orange. Your goal is to get all 6 of them to be one color, your color. So one of you will be green and one of you will be orange. First one to flip all of them to be your color moves on to the next round where you'll be facing off against someone else. This will be bracket style. So it will be a tournament, so there will be about 3 rounds with one final round for immunity. I'll give you guys a minute to strategize, then we'll get right to it.
All right, so we're about to get into our first matchup of the challenge with the bells sounding off this momentous moment. First matchup is going to be Odie against William. Odie, you're going to be green. William, you're going to be orange. Head to your sides. Whichever one of you gets all 6 of these tiles to be your color will be moving on. Survivors ready? Go! William with an early first move. Odie a bit faster than William. Tiles going everywhere, all over the place. William that's slightly in the lead. Now Odie slightly in the lead. This will become a game of endurance after long. See which one of them tires out first. William and Odie doing a game of cat and mouse. Five orange just now. If William gets these 2, it's over. Odie prevents that ever so slightly, but William's in the lead now with 4. With each flip, the tiles go further and further away from where they started, making everyone's job harder. Those 2 tiles are in a different time zone.
Oh my god,
William either giving up or just puppy guarding. But Odie got all 6 and wins this round. We've now finished our first round with Odie taking victory, moving on to the next round. Our next matchup is going to be Simone versus Sophia, with Simone being orange, Sophia being green. All right, get ready to flip. Survivors ready? Go! With an early start, both of them just going to the other side. Using their first burst of energy, Sophia tripping, giving Simone a slight advantage, or not. Sophia had 5 for a second there. Ooh, Sophia almost had 5 again. Sophia does have 5 again. Simone preventing her loss just then. Sophia currently in the lead with 4, now 5. Now 5. On the last second, Simone saves herself. Sophia's got 4. Now Simone had 4 for a second there, and Sophia takes it. And our next matchup is going to be Grant and Lainey. With Lainey being green, Grant being orange. Step up to your positions. For a chance to move on. Survivors ready? Go! Lainey can't do that. Pause, hold on. You can't prevent one from being flipped, Lainey. It has to be fully flipped before you can touch it again. All right, after Lainey pulled an illegal move, Grant will now restart the round with 4 tiles, giving him an advantage. Survivors ready? Go! Grant's going straight for one of Lainey's remaining 2. Lainey making sure that Grant can't use that to win. Grant having 5, 6, oh! Grant moving on to the next round. That was close. Grant earning his way into the next round, leaving only 1 matchup left, Nora and Elise. Nora, you'll be orange. Elise, you'll be green. Get to your starting positions. For a chance at immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Elise and Nora both going to the other side, flipping the others very quickly. Now, undoing that very quickly. But now, they're back again, evenly matched. Both of them undoing each other's work as soon as they do it. Both are still at 3 and 3. Nora had a slight lead. Nora has 4 now. Nora has 5 for a second. Nora only needs to flip 1 now. Looks like Elise starting to tire out, but she's still in this. Nora has 6. Nora takes the round. So now, moving on to our semi-final round. We have Grant, Sophia, Nora, and Odie. So for our first of our 2 semi-final matches, we're gonna have Odie against Sophia. Sophia being green, Odie being orange. The players, get to your station and get ready to flip some tiles. Survivors ready? Go! Sophia flipping her own tile, and Odie takes it just like that. Nora, you're orange. Grant, you're green. Get to your spots. For a chance at immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Nora and Grant quickly moving to the other side. Grant with an ever so slight lead, but they're both evenly matched. And Grant's very close to taking it just there. He had 4. Grant in the lead now, having 4 to Nora's 2. Nora still having 2, only 1 left. Nora flips 1, saving herself, but Grant flips it. Grant almost gets it, but Nora saves herself at the end. Nora has 2. It is Grant chasing down Nora now. Grant takes it. Moving on to the final. Odie and Grant have now beaten their 6 other competitors, working their way to the finals in Survivor's most intense challenge, Luke's Tiles. So, Odie, Grant, make your way to your platform, and we'll get ready for the most intense and riveting round of this challenge. Both of them exhausted, but they do not want to lose this chance at immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Odie and Grant almost colliding in their effort to flip the first tiles. Odie misses one of his flips, so Grant is ever so slightly in the lead. Odie falling, the exhaustion is showing on both of them. Grant ever so slightly in the lead with 4 orange tiles. Now it's back to 3 and 3. Back to 3 and 3. Odie now is in the lead with 4 green tiles. It's back to 3 and 3, but now back to 4. Odie in the lead. Now it's evenly matched up. Odie was in the lead with 5 for a second there. Grant's playing catch up. Back to 3 and 3. These 3 tiles are relatively close. Odie having a leisurely stroll. Now again, 3 and 3. They want this immunity. They want to be safe tonight. Back to 3 and 3. Odie now takes it, winning immunity. Safe from the vote tonight. After a very intense final round, ultimately, it was Odie who came on top for individual immunity tonight. Come over here, Odie. Get your playing. There you go. You are safe tonight. Cannot be voted out. And you can see how happy he is on his face. As for the rest of you, one of you will be voted out tonight. The 11th person voted out of Survivor Santa Clara Season 3 and the 2nd member of our jury. Got nothing else for you. Head back to campus. I'll see you at Tribal tonight.
The real question is, did you guys want Simone here? Do you like? Would you want a 6 alliance or 5 alliance? Because it's like it's your tribe main.
It's still a hard decision.
She's a good strategist.
Yeah.
I just feel like we need to be knocking out Odie's allies.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
listen, if Odie's allies are gone, then we can work together to make sure he doesn't win next time.
Yeah.
And then you do have plausible deniability that it was a 3 versus 2 vote to vote her off.
Yeah. I have to think about this.
Yeah. I gotta think that for a little bit.
We're gonna meet back up later, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
So, hate to say it, but I did throw that challenge. Yeah, so when I was part of the grant, I don't know if you guys saw, but I made like a little side deal with him. I was like, as long as you don't vote me out tonight, like I'll throw this for you, let you save your energy for the finals, you know? Hopefully you can take out Odie so we can get Odie out.
Can't lie, lost my boy. Devin RIP. So we got Devin next, Alex out, Jonas out. Oh, my boy Brandon too. So I can't lie, it kind of seems like anyone that's athletic has a problem. Doesn't matter though, I won immunity today, so I'm chilling. I did actually have a little strategy today too. You might not notice on camera, but basically all you have to do is group 2 of the squares when you have the majority of all the other squares, then you can just quickly run to those 2 squares, flip them, and win the game. There's always a strategy. Sometimes you'll notice it looks all physical, but there's always a strategy.
Hey man, dude, I was literally walking to the car. I was like, I need to call Will right now, and then I see your text. So
the way I was thinking is we get Simone out tonight. If we can get Odie next week, or if Odie wins, we have Elise for a vote.
The 4 of us, I think we can get Lainey out like later. And yeah, we're a united front on that, dude.
See you in like an hour.
Yeah. All right, peace. That's a plan, dude. Okay, yeah.
So, you know, finally, after all this time, it looks like everyone who hated Elise is gonna vote her out. But, yeah, no, we're good with Elise. You've seen my confession. With Elise, I want her around. This week, we vote out Simone, so that I can backdoor Lainey later. Grant literally just told me he's our number 1. Lainey told me that I'm her number 1. Sophia told me that I'm her number 1. Who told Elise that Nora was telling people to vote for Devin, and then that was leaked to Devin to figure out what information Elise was saying, so we can know exactly who's on what side, and then make Lainey and Nora not want to trust Elise anymore. Let me cook. Let me win this thing.
Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff set up, right? So the truth, which is me, Sophia, and Will. Plan A is Simone, and then throw a couple votes at Nora. We're gonna see Lainey and Nora in like an hour. We're gonna tell Plan B is Elise. So this, if everyone behaves as we expect, right? These are the votes at Tribal.
William, I'm sorry, I love you, but the fact that I found an idol with Nora, I think does put her alliance above yours. I think I got like 2 number 1s right now.
But anyway, so when we found that idol, it was like, oh, like I trust you. Technically we're in an alliance with William, but William is not gonna know about this.
Okay, everyone on my alliance currently, me, Nora, William, Grant, and Sophia, all are about to have dinner together at Williams. We are all gonna be talking about voting out Simone, but I've been thinking, like, the way I see it, William, I do think I'm going to end up having to blindside you, like, before he blindsides me. Hopefully he doesn't, because, like, I got 2 idols, bro. Like, if our 5-person alliance makes it to the final 5, like, I'm guaranteed final 4. If I do make it to the end, I know I can beat any of them, right? Because I got 2 idols, I got an individual immunity, like, whatever. I've been playing very strategically. Nora really wants to get out William because she knows that, like, he's probably gonna flip on us. So I think this vote is too early to do that, but I think in the future.
Lainey is throwing Will out there. What? Oh, fuck. No. Okay. She's not doing what she's supposed to do.
Yeah, so, change of plans. We're voting out Lainey. She threw my name out there and trying to get Odie and Simone and Elise and Sophia, I think, to vote me out. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Call has been forwarded to.
I'm going insane.
He's working with Odie and Elise. That's not good.
Dude, Will said we could get Lainey out tonight. Is that my eventual goal? Yes. But I feel like I want to keep her around. I also did promise her, like, because she gave me the first challenge, the first round today, and she was like, just don't vote me out tonight and I'll do it for you. I said yes, and I don't want to break that. Like, because if Simone, I don't think Simone has an idol, but like, if she does, we need Simone, you know?
Because if Odie has an idol, you probably throw it towards Simone.
If Simone goes, that's like probably like his one ally that I know of.
It's better to get her out than Elise, because Elise, she has no standing with anyone.
The first thing I did when I left the challenge was talk to Sophia and Grant, and we agreed that we were going to vote Nora. Then I got a text from Sophia. She said, I have a crazy idea. What if we voted out Lainey? And I was like, you know what, girl? That's the uncraziest thing I've ever heard.
People are throwing out Nora. Then Nora said William, so people were like, oh, maybe William. Sophia was like, we should just do Lainey. Grant was like, no, let's get out Simone.
Okay, just thinking about who do I want by my side going into the end. I kind of feel like that might be Lainey right now. Because I need Lainey's vote to get certain people out. And my goal right now is to have 2 of everyone in each tribe. I don't want 3 if anyone, I want 2. So this week I'm gonna get Nora out.
So I called Odie back and I said that my team wants to vote Lainey out. But he still wants to vote Nora. So he's actively texting me right now, trying to convince me to convince Grant and Sophia to vote Nora.
It's like 9:30 and Odie just recently texted me. Still thinking Nora. To literally all these, I'm down, down, down. I just don't want my name being thrown out there, okay? I'm kind of delulu to the point where I think that if I make it to the final 3, I will win.
I really don't like that my life is technically out of my hands now. I have to trust on the other allyships I've made. But you know what? This was bound to happen. Lainey is the main person who knows that we're strategic. I think Lainey finally figured out that one of us has to betray the other. It doesn't... Why would you do it this early?
I am currently walking to tribal right now, but it is everywhere. The vote is going to Simone, then it's going to Lainey, and it's William's name was thrown out there, Nora's name was thrown out there, Elise's name was thrown out there. It's crazy. Ultimately, I am voting Lainey tonight, and so I just hope that it all goes well. So it should be majority. That's if everything goes well. It's crazy.
We will now bring in the members of our jury. Devin voted off at the last tribal council. All right, William, what's on the menu tonight? What should we expect?
They say to say the unexpected, but tonight is not the night. Seems like it's gonna be a solid vote tonight.
Tonight is not unexpected.
Nope, it's gonna be pretty mellow actually.
Simone, do you agree with him?
Absolutely not. I have no idea what's about to happen.
Wow, no idea to, pretty mellow, pretty expected. Grant, where are you in that scale of completely unexpected to, pretty mellow, solid vote?
I feel like after the merge, I've just been constantly a little bit on edge, but I think this could be one of the more controlled tribals. At least I hope so. Hope nothing crazy happens.
Odie, how does the outcome of the last tribal affect your mentality going into the vote tonight?
I'm gonna lie, that's a great question. It affects everything. I am starting to realize that without this immunity, that might have been me tonight. So
you think you would have been voted for tonight if you had not won immunity?
I think there's a pretty good chance. It's not nothing to 100%, but I think I would have at least been one of the names most likely. So,
Grant, alliances. Now that the merge has brought all of you together, have certain factions started to form, maybe some stronger than others?
It seems that way for sure, and I think there's levels to it. There's definitely just one-on-one people who are close to each other. There's smaller groups and larger groups, and it's kind of my whole thing recently has been quantity versus quality of people who you're allying with.
Sophia, so within these alliances, you're constantly thinking, what group of people benefit me the most? So how does that play into tonight's vote?
You have to, as you said, think about what's best for you, but also kind of rely on others because, well, let's say you vote awry, then it could go downhill for yourself from there.
So, Nora, if I'm understanding what Sophia's saying correctly, she's saying you better stay in line with what everyone else wants, or else.
Yeah, that is one way to go about it. I think tonight's style of playing is kind of all over the place. I think it's just messier, than it's ever been before. But that's part of Survivor, and I think we've gotten to the point where that's how it's going to be.
Lainey, do you agree with what Nora just said? All over the place, messy, not in control, which is in very stark contrast to what William said at the beginning of the night.
Absolutely, it's Survivor. It's going to be all over the place, and we have no idea where it's going to go.
If there's anything I've realized I've started to realize today is that a lot of lies can be said. There's a lot of different relationships I originally didn't know.
Nora, how do you impress the jury? How do you impress the people that you're going to need to be voting out to get to the point where you are?
I think having a strong character and really playing into qualities like trust, honesty, and such are going to be persuasive to the jury. Everyone's going to be making some moves at some point. I think when you line it all up, though, it's like, who played a clean game? Who actually survived?
Lainey, so I've heard two different sort of viewpoints on it tonight. Nora talks about honesty, character being the strongest thing in Survivor. Odie says, I haven't heard so many people lie since tonight. So what do you think on that in terms of lying, honesty? Where do you fall in?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm trying to play a loyal game, try to stick with my alliances. I hope everyone does that too. But it does come down to, I don't know, you could be lying for yourself, like what you were saying earlier. You could be lying for your alliance or lying just to lie.
William, at the tail end of what Nora said, she talked about making some moves, getting some people out. How do you know when the right time is to do that?
We don't really know. We never will know. I mean, we saw in Matau a lot of moves were played maybe a little too early, but when it comes down to it, you kind of just gotta read the room and see, maybe not this week, maybe it's time to take a breath and survive in not a way that's chaotic, but a way that's together.
Sophia, when you're going down to the voting booth tonight and writing down the name of the person who you want to vote out, what's going to be going through your mind?
Honestly, a lot. It's going to be the decisions I made today, decisions I've made in the past, and the decisions I might make in the future. It's going to be everything I'm thinking about. This is a big vote.
Well, if it's such a big vote, then I say we get right to it. It is time to vote. William, you're up.
Yeah, I might be going home tonight. That's fine. If I get past this week, Simone goes home. Matau is not going to be 3 for long.
Last minute changes are not welcome. I want to do it for the record. I did not want to vote you at all.
We were number ones, and then maybe just trying to backstab me.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision made is final. The player who receives the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Lainey will not count. I'll tally the votes. First vote, Lainey does not count. Simone. Simone. Simone, that's 3 votes Simone. William, that's 3 votes Simone. All about William. 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 That's 3 votes Simone, 3 votes William, 1 vote left. The 11th person voted out Survivor Santa Clara Season 3, and the 2nd member of our jury, William. William, you need to bring me your torch. William, Travis spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, I guess the vote wasn't as mellow as he thought it would be. That's all I got for you. Head back to campus. Good night.
I mean, I knew it was gonna be an idol. Like, I knew I was gonna get out for an idol. Ah, damn it. It really just came down to like literally the last second. If I didn't know Lainey was putting my name out there, I could have just had Simone get out. Lainey knew that we were close. I feel bad for Grant and Sophia because they both just lost their number 1. I think if I get to the jury, at least you have my vote. And yeah, this, I mean, it sucks, but like, I get to go to book club now. Yeah, sounds about right.